Hello, my gems. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Sorry about there's lots of screaming going on right now. Y'all got the Judge, the Father, the Destroyer, the Flame, the Crone, the Siren, the Mountain, and the Sustainer. Gems. I mean, okay, so I'm going to start with the Father because I feel like the Father is the idea of like being lifted up on a pedestal and then being dropped down on your face and just feeling very like out of sorts and not sure what to do with that and, you know, like how do I overcome that? But I feel like really and truly, you know, like the idea of having to overcome something at this point feels a bit dramatic, if that makes sense. I mean, like, I get it. I know you guys have been going through a lot of things and you've been coming out of the other side and you're starting to really feel like yourselves again, and I love that for y'all. And when I say that I feel like it seems dramatic, I'm not saying you're being dramatic or anything of that nature. It's just that you've been feeling this burden of like things that you're dealing with, and it's like that residual, you know, like you're still carrying this concept of being a burden or having, you know, like irrevocable actions, and then discovering, you know, upon closer inspection that's not really like the entirety of your story, right? And so wanting to really break out of that part of your story because it doesn't suit you anymore. And then I want to go to the Crone and the Mountain because I feel like, gems, I know y'all get so upset with me because I always have the playground, but it is what it is. Y'all are playful and that's fantastic, but I feel like you've been through a lot and you've had to really go within, discover your value, and doing that, you've come out a little bit older, a little bit wiser, right? So that whatever this thing is that you're very drawn to, you feel as though you are equipped to move toward and sustain this a calling is what I want to say. I don't know, you know, like take it how it resonates. Okay, gems. See what else we can get for y'all. I hope everyone's doing well. We have the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. Well, I mean, the Seven of Wands, again, is seeing your way out, right? Like you're not locked into one state of existence. Like you move through it, you learn, you grow, but you're not stuck, you know? And I feel like you're like, I'm not stuck, I can do this. I just want to be like, Viva la revolucion. You know, because it's like that's the energy there is like this idea of like a calling, you know what I mean? I just feel like people should be called to justice. Bringing justice. I don't know, maybe it's something that you're called to do. I don't know, gems, but whatever this thing is that you're drawn to is something that feels like a calling. The Ten of Wands, Shadow Dance, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been watching it from a distance, whether it's, you know, like an organization and you really want to try for that job, or if it's a person and you really want that person, but whatever it is, there's an idea of witnessing it and you know, longing for it. You know, again, it's just this idea of something that you're just like attracted to and you want it to be yours. And I think you've held this idea like close to your heart because it was so important to you that you didn't really want to let it go. And the King of Pentacles, I mean, I feel like the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Crone, like you guys are coming in with this like elevated energy of maturation through the process of going through all the things that we go through in life, right? Okay, gems. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Denver, the city of dogs. Okay. Oh my gracious. Okay, the Tower, Judgment, and didn't you guys get the Judge and Judgment in your last read? But I mean, I again, there's this idea of some massive end, right? But I feel like, going back to what we said in the beginning, you know, like this end, this destruction, and this judgment being passed, that like ultimately, you know, like you don't exist solely in one extreme of your energy, your experience, your anything ever, you know, like they're called extremes because they're not consistent. But I think in this realization, like being ready to move forward, again, in a big way towards something it is that you've been wanting, and away from all of this like pendulum aggressive energy, which is fantastic. I love that for y'all, gems. Okay. What else can I get for y'all? We'll call it a read. The dead end. No, we're not ending on that. Because you guys just have a lot of fear. You have a lot of fear around this. There's that end again. You know, like this is the end. This is the end. And I really just want to like encourage you to like step out of that vibration. And I know, I get it. It's so much easier said than done. And I can sit here and say, oh, just step out of it. And you're like, yeah, well, if it was that easy, I would have already. And like, you know, I get it. I totally get it. But I also feel like there's a big message here, that there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of development. There's been a lot of desire, you know, a lot of waiting and watching. A lot of, have I done enough? Have I grown enough? Have I changed enough? Have I learned? Have I, you know what I mean? Like, can I show up differently? And with the Chariot, I really do think that you will be moving past this end, you know? Just take a deep breath and jump. That's my advice. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, gems. I hope this resonates with y'all. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.